Please select a mission.
Boss, this contract comes from the MPLA, the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola. Apparently, new Western bipedal weapons have been deployed to Ditati Abandoned Village and are a threat to their troops. Our job is to eliminate them. The bipedal weapons they're talking about are, of course, walker gears. As I previously reported, they're already in active service with PFs in Africa. But don't you find it strange? A PF employed by the West obtains a prototype developed by the Soviets, yet the Russia-backed MPLA don't know the details. Eastern weapons technology developed in Afghanistan is being supplied to the West in Africa. Only Cypher would be capable of making something like that happen. So, boss, eliminate the walker gears at Ditati Abandoned Village, just like the MPLA have asked. Once you do, the PF will need to contact its supplier, giving us a chance to close in on that supplier. Cypher. Boss, this contract comes from the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola, also known as the MPLA. The PF at Ditati Abandoned Village has been supplied with walker gears. Your job is to eliminate them all. Destroy them, extract them, whatever you see fit. This just might get us closer to the walker gear supplier, Cypher. Good luck, boss.
Hey everyone, Condor K again. And we're going to be doing 2 missions in this episode because these 2 are pretty darn quick. First off is Footprints of Phantoms, which is a mission where I have to, like they already described it, just basically find walker gears and destroy them. That's basically it. This mission is actually a lot easier than, like even the first time I did it, it was super easy. I expected the walker gears to be operative, like the dudes in them to actually be ready to go, but they are just sitting there. The dudes only get in the walker gears if you're detected and they're like going into alert mode, and even then, because it happened to me the first time, if you hide, they'll just park the darn gears and walk away, which I think is really freaking hilarious. Because I mean, really? Anyway, so this mission is just really basic infiltration, so I kind of sped up through it all. I've been trying lately to kill as few people as possible. I'd rather not kill anybody, but things always happen, and I wind up having to do so anyway. I've been getting better at it. This was a bit before I actually completely committed to that idea. I did this mission again for fun and just literally killed no one, just to see how it was like. It's interesting. I probably could have done this quicker, but I just, you know, you get so distracted. You're like, I think I wanna snag some people. I just stabbed that guy, so ixnay anything I said about I was trying it this time around. That's a lie. But like, I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well, it's fine. This mission's not that bad. The next one, next one totally depends. I really like sneaking up behind them and holding them up. Although, it's always in those moments where... Wow. I'm really happy that I got it. It's always in those moments when, grab. They detect me anyway. Like, they just decide to turn around and see you. The reason I actually prefer killing people is because they're not there. Because they might wake up later or something, and I'm like, I'd rather they didn't, so I just murder them all. Just to keep them from talking. I have been in the areas of operation long enough that... Wow, how did I do that? I've been in the areas of operations long enough that people that I've knocked out or put to sleep wake up and start operating again, and I'm like, ugh. So I just rather murder them all. I'm really excited for my next Woo pistol upgrade, because right now I have the Woo pistol level 4. This was when I had 3, because the next one comes with a unlimited suppressor, which I think is like the best thing ever. Granted, the Woo pistol still doesn't carry that much ammo, so you'll probably need to still do supply drops in to get more. Also, rain in Africa actually makes your footprints undetectable, for the most part. Like, I literally ran up, or I literally crouch walked up to someone in front of them. They didn't see me until I held them up. And I'm like, how did that happen? Then I remembered, oh, the Africa rain. So it's pretty awesome, pretty handy. We're near the end here. I just need to grab the other two walker gears and take care of that guy. So if I'm almost done, I just shoot him 3 times. Or at least as many times as I can, because if you shoot someone 3 times with a tranq dart, it instantly knocks them out. Like, because they were shot 3 times with a tranq dart. But, you know. The headshots have been getting... Oh, yeah, and that's the last one. He'll say something, but... Yeah, you better believe it.
Great. No targets remaining. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Also, there's a quick little cut here, because one of the tasks was to find a certain plant. And here it is. The, forget what it's called. The Digitalis lupea, I think? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, lutea. Lutea. My bad. Yeah, it's right here. Grab. Complete mission task. Yay, and then I get on my chopper, playing my awesome theme song, and I take off. And the mission's done. But as I was saying, headshots have been getting practically impossible to do. Because now there are random guards that walk around in the full, like, riot gear, basically. Where tranq darts don't affect them in the body, and they're wearing, like, full helmets. You can't headshot them. The only thing you can do is sneak up behind them, grab them, and choke them out. Or throw a grenade at them and blow them up. Or shoot them somewhere with a powerful weapon to knock that piece of armor off and then kill them. Either way, not a lot of good methods to take care of those assholes. Mission done. Yay.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
That's a lot of stuff. You can stop now. Jeez. Wow.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Was I wearing the sneaking suit? Because I might explain why I didn't get an S. Unless that's just what Miller says when he gives you an A. I don't know. I don't get a lot of S's. I'm not that good.
Once you'd eliminated those walker gears, a resupply call was made from Ditati to CFA headquarters. The CFA then contacted none other than Saner. That's right, the shell company that owned Mfinda Oilfield. So Saner was just a front for Cypher. The resupply won't be happening just yet. But we did learn that the walker gears are transported out of Nova Braga Airport. Apparently there's a distribution network on the Savannah that links all the PF outposts. I'll have the intel team investigate this network. If Cypher is supplying PFs with walker gears, the PFs have to be offering them something in return. We follow the money trail. We might just find ourselves on Cypher's doorstep. Boss, about those walker gears deployed by the CFA. It appears that it's not just the CFA. PFs all along the Angola-Zaire border are also getting equipped with them. The bipedal technology was developed by the Soviets, but Cypher's the one supplying it to the PFs. The question is why? What's in it for them? The answer may lie in the compensation being traded to Cypher by the PFs. Many outfits operating in Africa get locally mined resources as spoils of war. Diamonds, nuggets of gold, and rare metals. According to the intel team, there's a PF convoy that regularly transports the goods, escorted by armored vehicles, no less. Pretty heavy security for crossing the remote Angolan savannah. I can't imagine Cypher would be so interested in minerals alone. Those convoys have to be transporting something else. Something that holds the key to Cypher's plans. Boss, I want you to extract the truck, cargo and all, from the PF convoy. Let's find out what Cypher's real goals are. Boss, your objective is to steal an entire truck from a PF convoy. We don't have a fix on the truck we want, but the intel team has spotted the unit that's been tasked with escorting it. They're stationed at the guard post to the north of Nova Braga Airport on the Savannah. The rendezvous with our target will be at any time now. Start by heading to that guard post. Then follow the escort unit. It should lead you right to the target truck. Boss, extract them from the mission area. You can check the target details on your iDroid.
This mission was a lot of fun. You know, once I got past the fact that I had to redo it like 20 times, both times that I played it. Not really. The first time I did it, a lot of redos. This time, not as many. But yeah, this one involves stealing a truck, basically. That is being escorted by, I think, a tank and an armored vehicle. Like a one with just a big turret, not a cannon. I don't know. Or maybe they're both tanks. I don't remember. But two armored vehicles basically are transporting this tank and this truck with the important Cypher stuff. So there's an intel file in this outpost that'll tell me what the path is that it's going to be following, the truck and its escort. So this is another me quickly taking out an outpost with my awesome, not awesome skills, and every once in a while Quiet's awesome skills. Very handy to have. But yeah, so I think we're done. There's just one last dude. Yep, there you go. So I just grab this asshole and have him tell me where the intel file is, even though I'm pretty sure I could have found it with like 10 seconds of searching, just cause. Yeah, the fun stuff starts when I find the truck, which it turns out I didn't know this. Even when I first played the level, I didn't know this until quite a few retries in. Oh, but you don't actually need to get really close to the truck to trigger a little something something. Yay. I love information.
Intel file.
Makes me feel informed.
It's the escort plan for the transport truck. I'm putting the escort unit's predicted route on your iDroid. Get after them. They should rendezvous.
Of course, I was also
Development project has been
I was also
added.
trying to do all the optional stuff, which in order to do it, you need to catch at least 3 of these guys. They're members of Zero Risk Security,
Detected. Analysis.
as Miller will say.
He isn't with the CFA. Would
Analysis.
be so important that it would require 2 major PFs to guard it.
Analysis complete.
There were a lot of problems with grabbing these guys because the convoy is really close by. They actually blew up my car because I parked it just in the middle of the road. So after like 5 or 6 tries, I decided that the best way to take these 4 guys out and Fulton them out before the convoy arrived was just to force them to see me so that they'll trigger reflex mode, which will allow me to knock them all out really quickly and start Fultoning them. So, you know, just abusing reflex mode because the convoy is fast. Or at least, you know, for a manner of speaking. Anyway, but yeah, the first time was funny. I parked my car in the middle of the road. The convoy gets to where I am, and I just hear the gun go off, and it blows up my car. Right in the corner of the helmet, and then right in the eye. So yeah, I think you can see them soon. There they are, see? So I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, please, please, please. Faster, faster, faster. One more guy. I just need one more guy.
Enemy prone.
And then I can hide on one side of the boulder and wait for the truck, the transport truck, to get close to me. And it'll trigger the event. You also need to extract the truck driver to complete another of the mission tasks, so...
That proves the cargo is headed to Cypher.
Yeah, and then the skulls all saw me, and I'm like, ah, fuck it. Can't believe I missed again. Actually, I can. I'm not good at it. So they started open firing on me, so I started opening fire on them. Both times I've completed this mission, I've done it by killing the skulls. But it's really hard. The funny thing is, the first time I did this fight this time, the first rocket shot that I shot missed the skull and blew up the truck, so I instantly failed myself. I thought that was pretty funny. And every other attempt after that was just me getting killed. Never actually, because I blew up the truck again, luckily. These guys are tricky to fight, though. Because, you know, they're fucking teleporting everywhere and all this bullshit. Okay, where is he? Where are they? Alright. And in the meantime, while I'm doing all this, like, commentating over my work, I'm looking at another computer screen that has Xenoblade Chronicles X on it. And it says, like, releases on the 4th, and I'm like, oh, it's so close. So close. X and Metal Gear Solid 5 are totally going to get in each other's way in terms of which one I want to play more. Which there's really no correct answer, but I think the answer I'm going to go with is Xenoblade X. I'm still enjoying the hell out of Metal Gear Solid 5. I play it for like hours on end. I do tons of side ops over and over again just cuz. But man, I'm just so excited for Xenoblade X. Can't wait. And it's so close, too. I can't believe it. Finally. Almost here. It's gonna be awesome. Also, my car actually does end up getting destroyed. I don't remember how. I wasn't sure if that was a real skull or not. Or whatever. But I ended up shooting anyway just in case. Just to be sure. See, it happens over here because I need something to find cover behind, so I use my car. And I shoot it a bunch. I think. Yeah. And the splash damage for the, like the area effect for my fucking, rocket launcher is much bigger than I would expect. So, you know, there. I destroyed my own car. It's gonna blow up soon. And I'm like, shit. Luckily, I have like 6 or 7 of those, so it wasn't that big of a loss.
I can't believe you took those things out. Now you just have to extract the target.
What do you mean you can't believe I took them out? What are you trying to say, Miller? You don't have any faith in me? Is that it? Well, how's this armed leg treating you, bitch? And there. Done with another mission. They're both really quick missions, but they're honestly really fun once you get over the whole...
Quiet.
I don't actually know if she helped me. It's fine if she didn't. I actually meant to bring D-Dog on some of the missions because it's easier to see people with them. Although Cover Me is totally overpowered, so... Anyway. That's the end of this story, and that's the end of this part. I have another one to come up. The other one, though, the gameplay of it, it's such a pain to look at for me. Because it was my first go at a mission. But in the end, I got a good rank on the mission, so I guess it wasn't too terrible. But I definitely saw it as terrible. And that will be next time. Forget the title of the episode. Until then, hasta.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work.
We searched the truck you recovered. There were two primary types of cargo. First, drums of malachite, a copper ore. That took up most of the truck bed. But malachite isn't valuable enough to warrant an escort. The real cargo was likely the second item, a shielding container. The contents, yellow cake. That's right, the raw material for a nuclear weapon. That might point to the weapon to surpass Metal Gear Emmerich told us about. But who can say? Thing is, there isn't a lot of it. Not enough to make a nuclear warhead. Give us some time. We'll look into it. Try to figure out why they had this under such close guard.